Helen Keller's miracle began with this. Have you ever wondered who helped Helen Keller become who she was? It was Anne Sullivan, her teacher, her guide, and her light in the dark. But Anne Sullivan's own story started in darkness, in a mental institution in Boston. A young girl named Annie was locked away. She screamed. She fought anyone who came near. No one could reach her, not even the doctors. She wasn't just mentally unstable. She had lost everything: her parents, her baby brother, and eventually, her sight. Blinded by disease, and broken by grief, Annie was left to rot in a tiny, cold room. Until one day, an old woman named Laura arrived at the institution looking for work. The staff, desperate to get rid of Annie, handed her over. Even Laura couldn't get near her without things being thrown or screamed at. But one day, Laura heard the truth. Annie hadn't always been like this. She had a brother. He had died, and Annie had been alone ever since. Laura did something no one else did. She saw Annie's pain, not just her behavior. And slowly, she reached her. She took her out of that room, washed her, fed her, told her she was loved. And for the first time in years, Annie smiled. They lived like family. But time passed and Laura grew ill. Before she passed away, she whispered to Annie, "If you never give up, one day a miracle will find you." Years later, standing alone on a bridge, Annie heard a stranger speak. "People like us, maybe we weren't meant for miracles." She turned to him and said, "I'm blind, but I still see miracles. I believe in them, and that makes me stronger." The stranger was a doctor. And days later, Annie underwent surgery and regained her sight. She went on to graduate school, to teach, to care. And one day, a new child entered her life, blind, deaf, angry at the world. Her name was Helen Keller. And Annie Sullivan became her miracle. Because one woman, Laura, believed that broken people aren't hopeless. So the next time you wonder if kindness matters, remember this: one act of love can light the path for generations.